Hey guys, the man here, and welcome to the first episode of Worst Class Wednesdays. So, today's episode, we're going to be trying out the FAL. So, the FAL, it's a single-shot assault rifle, and as you can right here, semi-automatic, single fire. The accuracy is pretty good considering it is a single-shot weapon, so you tend to get a powerful shot just with one shot, and you tend to keep the accuracy because you're not firing on it over and over again. The range is good. The fire rate, well, since it's single shot, it kind of, is low, but you can still get a lot of good fire out of it, and you can move it around easily. So overall, the FAL is a decent gun, but since it's single shot, it's not used that much. So that's why it's going to be the first starter for our first episode of Worst Class Wednesdays. So attached to this, I have a grenade launcher, and I also have an Arctic camo, but camos don't really matter. I mean, they don't. But we have a grenade launcher on the FAL as our primary. So the secondary is a machine pistol known as a G18. It fires like a machine gun, obviously. It's close range, fully automatic. The accuracy is not that great, especially if you use it in-game like I do a lot. It's really not that good of a gun. The damage is alright, the range, not that good either, but the fire rate is awesome. So if you can keep your sight aimed down, you can definitely get some firepower on the guy, but most of the time it's not going to serve really well. So we have two attachments with our Bling Pro perk. I'll go over the perks later. But we have two attachments on G18. So we have FMJ, which pretty much gives you more damage. As you can see, you get like a little extra green bar on damage. And Akimbo, which makes it to where you have two guns and you pretty much hip fire them. Now the accuracy goes down in this, but it's a lot easier with Akimbo, and then again it makes that class more challenging or hard or bad, whatever way you look at it. So those are our two weapons. We have the FAL with grenade launcher and the G18 machine pistol with FMJ and Kimbo. So now we have our equipment, and our equipment is going to be a frag. And I choose a frag because, frags are good. Don't get me wrong, they can be really useful, but I just don't see a lot of people using them. The only reason I would use them is just to cook them up, throw them to where there's a bunch of enemies, and then try and get a kill. Now, Semtex, I use a lot. I find it great. And all of these, I'll use them in later episodes. So I just want to start off basic with a frag. So yeah, special grenades, we have flash grenades. Now, special grenades don't really matter. Stun grenades, it just slows the target. Smoke grenades, it makes it to where there's a huge smoke barrier and you can't really see past it. But I just went with flash grenades just because it blinds them and you can get the kill that way. But it doesn't really matter what kind of grenade you choose. So now we move on to perks, which really makes this class kind of bad. So perk 1 is Bling Pro. Well, Bling. You don't have to have Pro, but to make this exact class you do. So Bling in general make it to where you have two primary weapon attachments. So the FAL, I could have a red dot sight and a grenade launcher, or FMJ and extended mags. So that's what that does. And then Bling Pro gets it to where you have two secondary weapon attachments, and you can't have both, which kind of sucks. But I put it on the secondary because the G18 is a really bad gun. So Bling Pro as our first. So it just kind of gives a little bit of advantage, but then again, it's not the best perk 1. Scavenger, you get more ammo and you can recollect ammo. So it's not the best perk. So perk 2, we have Hardline, and Hardline makes kill streaks require one less kill. So let's say you're going to go for a 7 kill Harrier, but you have Hardline on, it's a 6 kill. So it's not really bad for the class, but it doesn't really help it in any way. So yeah, and then Hardline Pro is death streaks require one less death. So let's say you've died 4 times in a row, and then you get that death streak. Well, with Hardline, now it's 3. So Hardline Pro doesn't really help much, but it just kind of cancels out. So perk 3 is Scrambler, and Scrambler is my least favorite perk out of all of the perks. Now, what it does is it jams the enemy radar near you. So if you're playing and some guy with scramblers around you and your UAV goes all fuzzy, you're going to know he's there. So it pretty much gives away your position. Now, I use this just because it's a really bad perk and it really works with Worst Class Wednesday. And Scrambler Pro is you delay enemy claymores. So let's say you walk into a building and there's that claymore laying there. Delays it so you have a chance to get away from it, or just whatever, get away from it in general. So it does have a good side to it, but overall it's still a pretty bad perk. So Scrambler is what we went with for this, just because it's a great starter. Death Streaks, they don't really matter. I mean, Copycat, you get to steal the person's class. Painkiller, you get a health boost. Martyrdom, you drop a grenade after dying. And then Final Stand, you have a chance to, if you get damaged, you fall to the ground, you pretty much crawl, and then you have a chance to get back up after a couple minutes. So I just went with Final Stand just because you have that chance of getting back up just in case. So this is a class called Bad Class Challenge, just its basic name. So FAL with Grenade Launcher, G18 with FMJ and Akimbo, Frag Grenade for our equipment, Flash Grenades for specials, Perk 1 Bling Pro, Perk 2 Hardline Pro, Perk 3 Scrambler Pro, and then Final Stand. You don't have to have Pro for the perks, but it just gives you some extra options with your class. So now we're going to take a look at a game with it. Okay, so here is the game I got on MW2 with the FAL, the Bad Class Challenge, episode number 1. So I'm really bad at commentating over games, mostly because there are a couple parts where it just gets really boring, or I just don't know what to say. So if that does happen, I do apologize in advance because I have a good thing that'll happen. So right off the bat, we already get a kill with the FAL, and one thing I realized whenever I was playing this game was because this is a single shot weapon, I have a really bad trigger finger, because the faster you can fire, the more damage you'll do. And that's something I completely spaced out with this game, because I mean, I'm used to holding down the trigger and getting multiple ammo out of it. So I mean, that was just the one reason why I died a lot. I think it was just towards the beginning of the match because I wasn't really used to you know, firing really fast with my finger, although sometimes I do luck out like right there. So that's pretty much like the only downside of using this gun in game. Another thing I kind of realized was that the iron sights were alright. I mean, I don't like the little circle like around the iron sights, because that kind of just gets in my way. It kind of makes it hard to see. But you know, other than that, I mean, the iron sights were alright. Those were just the only two problems that I had with the FAL. I know with Hardline I get that 4 kill Predator missile instead of a 5 kill. So let's go ahead and go for this guy and get the kill. So I'm up to a 5 kill streak, and one thing I forgot to mention was the kill streaks. Now the kill streaks, they don't really make a class bad, because considering it's not really with the class. But you can have the kill streaks whatever you want, I really don't care. But just for your information, my kill streak setup in this video is Predator Missile, Harrier, and then AC-130. So I get the Predator Missile over there like back then, and then I'm on a 5 kill streak, and now that it's a 6 kill streak, and then I get killed because I am smooth like that. So it's around this time in the video where I really start to like die quite a bit, because I'm trying to go for specific people because I have a grudge for some reason. But yeah, I'm just trying to go for people over there. I try to make use of every single, you know, element in the class. Like I use a frag grenade right there. Well, a couple seconds ago, but I use a frag grenade. I really try to make use of the perks. I don't really use the secondary gun. I just now remembered that. The secondary G18 with FMJ and what is it? Akimbo. So I apologize for that, but I might include that in a different video just for making up for it. So yeah, at this point in the match, I just want you guys to leave your comments down in the comment section of what gun you want to see next. Like, what main gun do you want to see be done in the next Worst Class Wednesday? So go ahead and leave your comments down below. I will let you know that I am a level 42 right now, Prestige 3 or 4, no, Prestige 4. So I don't have guns like the AK-47 or the F2000, but when I get the F2000, trust me, there will be a video on that. That gun is so bad. But just to let you know, I'm level 42, so I don't have access to every single gun, but as soon as I hit level 70, I will probably stay there for a while and just try and get some classes out for you. So that is what I want to tell you about that. I mean, it's your choice on what you want to do for the next video. Just go ahead and leave your comment and I will pick the best one. So right here I'm in the house and I'm trying to win a gunfight, and I make use of the smoke grenade that I die on. So yeah, just trying to go back into the house, getting some kills, making sure I'm not doing anything stupid, making use of that grenade launcher, trying to use every element in the class that makes it a whole. So I notice up there that there's a guy on the top of the stairs. So I go up there and kill him. And right here, you saw a claymore, and it clicked. I don't know if you heard it, but right there is the awesomeness of the Scrambler perk. So the Scrambler Pro makes you delay grenades. Well, not delay grenades, delay claymores. So it pretty much saved my life right there. I walked right past it without even knowing, and it saved my life in the game. Not literally, that'd be weird. But that's one good perk about this class, is that it saves you from claymores, so it gets you a chance to back up or shoot it or somehow get rid of it. So I just try and fire, try and get some kills. I got a grenade kill right there. And the one thing that's bad about this class is the fact that it doesn't have scavenger, and scavenger gets you more ammo, more it gets you more ammo in the game. Like, you can pick up scavenger pack from dead enemies or dead people in general, and it will refill your ammo a little bit along with your equipment and special grenades. So, and also it also starts the game out with extra mags, so you get like max ammo. That's the one downside of not having scavenger, because you run out of ammo and you have to pick up another gun and rely on that. So that's one downfall with all this. Stopping power is a perk too, and it gets you more damage towards enemies, and then Pro gets you towards more vehicles. So I mean, it's not the best class, and I try not to make it the best class. My goal of this series is just to find some really bad guns and give it a class that can make it good. So now I'm in the final stand death streak. And, if you don't remember, after 3 deaths, because I have Hardline Pro, I fall down and crawl, like, right here. So right here, this is final stand. I ended up getting that kill, luckily, and now I'm just crawling on the ground, waiting for me to get up. Now, it takes about 30 seconds to get up. I mean, there's no way you can, like, get it to go any faster, but pretty much you just have to wait there and hope you don't get killed. So I get back up right here, and I check my surroundings, and I get killed. But that's all good in the hood. This is a good game for me so far. I'm not doing too bad with an FAL. Usually I'm really bad with them. So making use of the grenade launcher and the smoke grenade. Just trying to get the wait, did I use smoke grenades in this? I didn't use smoke grenades. I apologize for that. I used flash grenades. I just now realized that. So yeah, I apologize for that. I thought I was using smoke grenades. So right there, I get 2 kills, and it seems like on the UAV up in the top left that the enemies are spawning back here. So get that kill right there, and there's a guy right here, and he will get me a 4-kill Predator missile thanks to that hardline getting 1 less kill. So we get the Predator missile, and we try to go for these guys in the trees, and end up getting a double kill. So a 6-kill Harrier instead of a 7 Harrier. So we use the Harrier, and I'm usually not that good with Harriers, but here I get a double kill, and then one last kill wins the game. So thank you guys for watching the first episode of Worst Class Wednesdays. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, leave a like down below. Let me know what gun you want me to use next in the next episode of Worst Class Wednesdays. It's your boy DanTehMan, and I'll see you in the next video.